guided meditation call for 3 p.m. Eastern, January 5th, 2019, excuse me. And experiencing, which all of us have, of stepping outside of the matrix and viewing it from an outside perspective, gives us a much clearer understanding of what we've been mired in forever. And it is a feat in itself to be able to step outside of it and literally shed the low frequencies that attach to us and keep us mired in the goop, in that dimension of energy. And when you're out of it, you begin to realize how much more wonderful it is to be cleansed of those low, heavy, dragging, pulling frequencies is. It's like if you actually lived in a hole in the ground with earth, and the door was a patch of grass that you would pull over, and that's how you would live. Now imagine going from that to a beautiful dwelling with windows and floors and heat and all of that. It would be the difference between day and night. And that's kind of like what it's like when we leave this dimensional heaviness and we elevate ourselves to a much higher frequency. You begin to, it motivates you to want to rise and to elevate yourself more and more and more, because the further you elevate and you float up in these frequencies, and we're talking about etherically, we're talking about physically, we're talking about all that you are. And when you do this, you say, why would I want to be in that heavy field of energy? Why would I want to be there? Now, if I could be in a higher frequency and be in bliss and joy and happiness and love and humbleness and confidence without ego, why would I want to be in the opposite of that, which is a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety? Even when you enjoy things, you still have the stress and anxiety. The energies pull at you, and we've all felt that. We all experienced that. But why would we want to go back to that? There's no reason. You exist in a frequency of love with your eternal self, your higher self. So if you bring the body and you connect the higher self with the body, and of course you bring heaven on earth, you realize that that's really your home. The higher frequencies are your home, not the lower vibrational frequencies. See, and there's been a lot of misconceptions about humanity, saying that we are aggressive and destructive, that we are pretty much bad news. Well, I beg to differ that. That's a label that's, you could put any energy in low frequencies and they would become that energy. The destruction and all of the things that go on this planet that we all know about. And see and neutralize. So the mission, our mission as masters, awakened ones, is to continue to increase the vibrational frequency of the planet Gaia and all of the inhabitants of the planet. And through the meditation, we do that. Our intent is humble. It is without want. It is love given freely to all of us, to all of the inhabitants of the planet, to the human civilization. And when over 100. It's in the hundreds. And I believe that as we collectively, that's the important part, collectively, together, all at once, that do this on a daily basis, we are affecting a massive and major change. You may not see it at first, or you may see it in subtle ways in different areas. But when you realize that you are affecting such a wonderful higher frequency, your motivation is deep and your desire is high, and you continue to do so, that's what motivates all of us to come to these meditations. It's without selfishness, without greed, without expectation. It is just freely giving our higher frequencies out to the rest of the civilization and life on the planet. And when we do that, our frequency goes up. Now imagine that knowing that, why would we do anything else? Why would we want anything else? So in this meditation, remember, you are viewing the matrix externally, right? You view your frequency as high. The lower dimensional frequencies are heavy. And from this perspective, we have a much better and clearer understanding of where and how to increase the vibrational frequencies of the civilization and of the planet. So, now, the Gaia is raising her frequencies. And some of the humans are behind on theirs. So, when you look at this today, this meditation, you are intensifying your intent. So you're intensifying your frequency. You're fine-tuning it. So intensity, which means stronger, more focused, and much more uplifting. Because the intensity is to bring up the frequency, but to give it much more focus, clarity. So if you will, go to the place where you are, not going to be interrupted, which I'm sure most of you are. As I talk, you want to relax the body. And relaxing the body just means to let all the heaviness go. Let it go. Let it just leave the body. You'll feel a lifting when you do that. It could be subtle, it could be a heavy lifting, but you will feel the lifting when you let all that goop and all of that heaviness and low frequencies drop away. Call in the purple transmuting flame, transmute them into neutralized substance, send them back to the great central sun. Not angry. You're not displeased. You just embrace, love, transmute, neutralized substance, and they're gone. And the body is relaxed from head to toe, inside and out. Placid, calm, tranquil. And as you are relaxed and as I talk, you're going to want to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe in through the nose, you want to hold at 1001, 1002, 1003. Exhale through the mouth. I want to do this at least 6 times while I talk. As you're breathing in divine positive energy. And that divine positive energy, by this time, is very clear to you. And it is a transmission, a communication with your higher self and the Creator, the Force, the Creator, Prime Source, Creator, God. It's a communication communication to all of his children. And when you breathe it in, the communication is firm and direct and clear. You are intensifying your frequencies, and that intensity is being shared and sent to all life on this planet. The entire civilization of humanity, all beings. And the intensity accelerates the increased frequencies. Accelerates them greatly. Which brings and lifts everyone up that much quicker. Not disturbing to them. Loving to them. Soft. And that's the communication as you breathe in your relaxed vessel. The divine positive energy, the awareness of the clarity of your frequency. It's pretty simple from the standpoint that the higher your frequency, the more loving, softer, and peaceful you are. The lower the frequency, the more aggressive, destructive to yourself and others, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, doesn't matter. But when you're in the lower frequencies, bad things happen. And when you're in the higher frequencies, better and then good and best things happen. So, you breathe out, you're breathing out again the lower frequencies. You know what they are. It's not difficult for you. You know what those low frequencies are because of how you feel. When you express those frequencies, when you are those frequencies. And I'm not saying that it is a cakewalk, but we know our discipline is increased and our awareness has become much clearer, so we know what to do. And the more we do it, the softer, easier, and more loving it will be, and the more inviting it will be, and the happier we will be, and the more effective we will be. Now we go in through the heart-mind. Remember, we're going always up, moving forward, deeply up, deeply and up, deeply and up. As we do this, we find ourselves completely immersed, surrounded, flowing with the golden light, pink light of Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love, with the emerald green flaming healing light, Archangel Raphael, with the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, and the white fire. All of these are us. We are healers. We are peace. We are prosperity. We are abundance. We are uplifting frequencies. You turn and you immediately join with your higher self. All of this energy is flowing with you. You are flowing with it. It is part of us. The higher self is in joy, always. When we join with our higher self, we are in joy, always. There's no room but for higher frequency. And as we embrace our higher self, become one, all the energies, swirl and protect us. The golden white pink light, Prime Source Creator God's deep eternal love is the only thing that can join or penetrate the field. Arm in arm, hand in hand, we form our circle, and we begin to float up effortlessly above the planet in high frequency, in peace, in being. And so just feel it as you float up. As we float up, we invite all of the light energy beings in all dimensions, all universes, all existences who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon thank them. We call upon all of inner earth, all of hollow earth, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the ascended masters of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of our loved ones who have passed in this life, all of our loved ones who have passed in all lives, who are of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love, to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the galactics who are assisting humanity in its ascension and breaking free of its bondage, who are benevolent and of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love. And we ask them to join us in this meditation, and we lovingly, graciously thank them. We call upon all of the light energy in the following forms of the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the elements, earth, fire, water, air, the Pegasus, the unicorn, the mermaids, the dolphins, all of these light energy beings housed in these forms of deep eternal love and from deep eternal love to join us in this meditation. We lovingly, graciously thank them. We see our meditative sphere floating above our circle, emitting the highest frequency of deep eternal love, peace. And we see the light swirling, which is part of us. We embrace the light. And the light is the emerald green flaming healing light. It's the purple transmuting flame, the violet ray, the white fire, the golden white pink light, the prime source bigger God's deep eternal love. It's all there. It fills us. It raises us. It energizes us. This is all about the frequencies, the higher harmonics, the higher dimensions. We feel the rain saturating our tops of our heads, warmly penetrating, flowing down inside and out of our physical vessel, as well as our etheric bodies. Penetrating deeply, saturating, dismissing, neutralizing all unstable frequencies, all lower vibrational frequencies, eliminating them from our being. We look on this world, this matrix. We see the disharmony on the planet, and we send, through Prime Source Creator God and these vessels, a massive burst of the highest high frequency, elevating the entire life of this planet and its inhabitants to a high frequency of deep eternal love, peace, prosperity, intensified. We boost it. It is much stronger than normal. The light is cascading and penetrating, and the mist is saturating all that there is. Life, the highest value in all the universes. We are boosting its frequency up, up, up. Watch as the inhabitants transform, as the higher self steps forward, joins the physical, and the physical steps forward and joins the spiritual. This is the time for exuberation and happiness and joy and bliss. We are lifting the civilization out of its pain, out of its sorrow, out of its anger, out of its deep eternal love and total peace. I will join you in the meditation, and then I will return to close us out. exuberation from the uplifting frequencies and watching as you are the master and you across the planet, all life, you uplift, you increase the frequency fields, which allows everyone with much more ease to elevate. And once they start thinking and feeling through their heart mind, and they start understanding more and more the loving frequencies of the higher dimensions, they want to stay there. And those who have the low frequencies, they're of the shallow energies, will stay in those goopy frequencies if they choose, because if they enjoy that, that's where they'll stay. But imagine how many we are lifting, how many we are elevating. And the intensity that we brought today in this meditation is 1,000-fold. Take that, what you viewed, what you participated in, this is set today, this continues. It's in place. It is the what is. And take it with you throughout the rest of the day, into the evening, night, and the morning. And feel your peace. Feel your joy. Feel your happiness. Feel your gratitude. It's one thing to express, but it is first to feel. From the higher self to the body, feel these frequencies, because you'll be able to express them that much more clearly, effectively, and strongly. We'll return here January 6, 2019 at 3 p.m. Eastern.